What's up, guys? It's Chris back again with another watch video, and again I am looking at the SRPD11 Seiko Turtle Save the Ocean. And today I am doing 5 things I don't like or hate about this watch, and I'll get right into it. I am not a fan of the ion plating. If you've ever owned an ion plated watch, in particular a Seiko ion plated watch, they are scratch magnets. And they scratch like hell. If you ever look on eBay, and I mentioned this in my review of this watch, when you look on eBay for other ion plated watches, a lot of them from Seiko are scratched to all hell, and if they aren't, they're brand new watches. This is a brand new watch, and it is definitely already catching some scratches on the clasp. However, if you look in between the lugs, ion plating is really not that good. You could see where the ion plating is really thin in between the lugs, and that starts to wear. It starts to scratch, and then underneath you get this sort of purplish color, and then eventually the metal will show, and it just doesn't look good. So that's the biggest problem with this watch, and it will affect the whole entire watch. The bracelet, the case, the bezel, the crown, it doesn't matter. Whenever you get these light little scratches, it will be showing pretty obviously. Next is the tinny bracelet. Again, when compared to something like the SBDC061 that I have, it's more similar, the bracelet on this, to my Seiko 5, the SNZH57. It's not terrible, but it is a little bit more expensive than my Seiko 5, and we still have a press clasp. The absolutely horrible dive extension, which is super hard to use, and it just in general, it does feel a little tinny at this price. I don't really care that much, but I don't know, it's something that can be replaced. So next, number 3, I would say I don't like the look or the style of the bracelet. So I don't like it that it's tinny, but I also think that the polished line, which I originally thought I liked, I don't. It just kind of makes it look cheap, and the ion plating makes it feel cheap. I'm just not a fan of the style of the bracelet. This line is not that great, and when you flip it over, and you look on the inside, you do have solid end links, which is nice, and again, different from the SKX, a little bit of an upgrade. But as you wear it, you could already see the sweat from my wrist is starting to wear on the bracelet. So that the style of the bracelet, ion plating on the bracelet, and I don't like that polished little line in the bracelet. I would prefer if it wasn't there. I don't like the handset. That's my number 4. I don't think it really goes with the watch. They're not ion plated, and it seems like the same handset that they keep on using over and over in these watches from Seiko, and they're just not that fantastic. I really don't like the hour hand. I just don't find them appealing. That's a personal thing. The other problem is that it doesn't really match any of the metal on the entire watch, even the applied indices, which could be in black or a gunmetal as well. That would be pretty cool. But the hands don't match the indices. The indices are polished. The hands are brushed, and I don't get it. I'm sure they have a million different handsets in their arsenal at Seiko, and they could pick something that matches just a little bit better. And then more of a nitpick. My last reason, number 5, is the retail price. $599 new, not at the gray market, but a new Seiko Turtle Save the Ocean is $599, so basically $600. You don't get a sapphire crystal, you get a hardlex. And I think at this price, you definitely should be getting a sapphire crystal. $599 is a pretty good price, and you should be getting a sapphire crystal on this watch. I have scratched hardlex in the past. I've never scratched a sapphire crystal, so that's the only reason why I say that. Other than that, those are my 5 dislikes about this watch. I made a video where I mentioned all the things that I like about this watch, 5 things I really like about it. You can check that out. However, let me know what you think. What are 5 things? What are a couple of things that you don't like about the Turtle in general, not just the Save the Ocean? I like the watch. I just don't know this is for me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping it. But either way, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. It's much appreciated, very helpful. And thank you for logging on.